welcome back to SoFloDining, South Florida's premier dining blog. In this edition, we're going to talk to you about Anthony's Clamhouse and Grill, located on East Commercial Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
How did you hear about this place? Were you referred?
Actually, I heard about this from a couple places. My mother's good friend Ruth had recommended it and took my mother to lunch there, and they loved it.
Yeah.
Also, Rick Tobin, Premier Hotel Realty, and the founder of the local Facebook happenings groups,
Yeah.
recommended it. He did a video, interview with the owner, Walter Hernandez.
I remember, yes. He went right through the kitchen with the camera and everything. I love that.
And I saw the kitchen, I saw the layout, and I knew that that's a place that we have to go.
Yeah, Rick Tobin really knows his clientele, and he knows what's good.
Yeah, I get a lot of tips from him of local places and stuff like that, because he has a couple good groups on Facebook, the local happenings groups.
He knows his market.
But
way to go, Rick.
But anyway, let's talk about how we found the place.
I remember seeing a lot of brightness. It was like a pillar of light that we were heading towards. I thought that was fantastic. And then you said, "Hey, this is where we're going," because he likes to surprise me.
Exactly what she said. We're going down Commercial Boulevard. If you know the area, going into just before Lauderdale by the Sea, it's a bunch of strip malls, like one-story strip malls, and a lot of restaurants there, a lot of good restaurants there that we've been to and that weave done reviews on.
Yeah, but this place draws you in.
But they're pretty much, they blend into each other. All of a sudden, going east toward the water, you see this big white two-story building, real modern, lit up, really white.
Yeah.
And that, like she said, I was like, that's it. So we pulled in, we parked, we got in. People have told us to make sure that when you walk in, you look down either inside or just outside. They have a little chalkboard with the specials and drink specials. We missed that the first time.
Yeah.
The second time we knew now what to do.
Yeah, we knew where to find it.
But no, we got in through the etched doors. We checked in with the hostess.
Right.
And they promptly brought us to our table. But
well, on our first trip there, we had wanted to stop by and see our favorite bartender, Nina, but we missed her. We went inside, and it seemed like it was one dining room after another dining room. I also noticed where they keep the wine. It was some kind of a wine storage.
oh yeah, beautiful, like a wine closet or wine cellar.
Right.
Beautiful.
We still don't have a picture of it. Just letting you know. But we did take a look at it, and it is really beautiful. We moved into the other dining rooms. The place is huge. There was a lot of people there, but there's beautiful spacing. You've got lots of room between tables, and everything is well set out. The place it's huge.
Right.
And with all the amount of people there, they do a really good job with the acoustics.
Right, well they have the acoustic tiles. You see them little wavy things on top that look like they're art.
Yeah.
Those are acoustic tiles. That keeps the sound down. They do have multiple dining areas, which is good because I guess they could have parties, events, private things.
Yeah.
It's very, very clean. The first thing that struck me, honestly, when we got in there was how clean it was. My father was with us, and he had actually asked me, how long has the place been around? And I said, I looked around, and I'm looking at everything on the walls and all. I said, I don't know, about 6 months, 8 months. When Walter Hernandez, the owner, chef, he came over, he sat with us, he had told us that they had just finished their 1-year anniversary.
Right.
Which really blew my mind, because my assumption on the time frame was based on how clean everything was. I couldn't believe that that it was that clean and been there for already a year.
It goes to their professionalism.
Yeah.
It goes to their attention to detail. It goes to their ability to just be a trendsetter, I believe, in the area, because they're so new. I believe that many other places will take notice and say, hey, maybe we should do business a little bit more like they're doing over there.
Well, that was one of the comments I mentioned to you about how many Italian restaurants there are in that area.
Yeah.
But I'm not knocking anyone. I don't like to do that at all. But to me, they're all one and the same. But this place is definitely not in their league. He's beyond their league. You know, they're all very good, but this is a step up. This is definitely a step up.
I think he's a trendsetter. I really do.
It is.
And I hope he is, because he's very successful and
He's hands-on.
innovative. Hands-on.
He's
That's-
hands-on.
that makes a big difference. You know, I liked that you could even have dinner at the bar.
Yeah.
And when you do, you stop in and you say, "Hey, Nina."
But no, what I really liked is that both times we were there, Walter goes around to the tables
Yes.
and talks to the people. And as you know from my pet peeves, I believe in feedback. And that's what he's doing. He's asking how the meal was,
Yeah.
how did you like everything. He's taking personal note
Yeah, but he's
of what
also
the people
cooking.
want. So, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, he was in and out of that kitchen.
In and out of the kitchen, but it's
and
very
he
important
just
to get the
flows.
people's feedback.
He makes it look so easy. He'll come, he'll hang out with you for a while, he'll talk, you'll ask him questions, he'll answer, and you know, vice versa. And it's just amazing. And he just steps right back into the kitchen, does his magic, comes back out again. He's got a smile on his face. Of course, you can't see it behind the face cover, but they definitely adhere to all the COVID
Yes.
rules and regulations. And,
Yes, we even took a picture with him and he wouldn't take the mask off. So,
yeah,
That's good,
Yeah,
that's
they're
good.
really, really doing well. The first time we went there, you want to tell them about the appetizers first, or
Sure.
Oh yeah.
sure, the appetizers, we had the grilled octopus with the broccoli rabe and the cannellini.
Beans.
The beans. And that
Oh, it was awesome.
that actually in the blog, in the review, I had mentioned to you that I put in there that
You wanted that as a meal.
add a little pasta to that. I could have that as a meal.
Absolutely.
The second thing we had was the Clams Casino. The Clams Casino, that to me was one of my tests, because as you know, one of my criteria for doing the reviews is see how true a place is to what they call themselves. So being that they call themselves a Clamhouse, I wanted to see.
Yeah.
He didn't fail. The clams were shucked and not bottom shucked. Then they were prepared and they were cooked, they were baked just to perfection, not overly done. You know, you want the liquid, you want the juice, you want that sweetness, and you want the tenderness of the clam. And 100%,
It was all there.
it's all there. And by not bottom shucking, you know that clam belonged to that shell.
Absolutely.
Because I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert, a secret of the business. A lot of places we buy the shells done. The shells come clean. You buy chopped clams, you make a mixture, you stuff it with chopped clams. And the clams are usually the quahog clams,
Right.
which are big, giant clams. If you're from the Jersey Shore, you might recognize those big shells you find. That's what comes out of there. Here, they use the real deal. That they are incredible. I really would order that always.
Yeah. It was absolutely delicious. It's the best I've ever had, honestly. I try to stay away from clams because they're not always prepared.
Right, but these just
With-
melted in your mouth, and they, from the sauce,
precision, it was
or as they
awesome.
call it, the liquor, it was just all there,
Yeah.
all there. Not overly done. Some places cremate it, and then you're chewing on leather.
Yeah, no.
But
No, this
from,
place is fabulous.
actually, what was the appetizer we had this last time?
Last time we
Broccoli
had
rabe
the
and
broccoli
sausage.
rabe,
I
yes.
had a brain freeze.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Broccoli rabe and sausage. It was just like homemade.
Yeah.
It really was good.
Again,
And that's
throw
one
some
of our
pasta.
favorites.
Throw some pasta. I could have that as a meal.
You've even had it without the pasta. You've had it with the bread.
Right, the bread.
The bread. Of course, they make the bread in-house also.
But,
and that's delicious.
The in-house bread, that's, yeah.
Yes.
But what was that? Oh, then I was going to order the shrimp scampi, but I didn't because, again, I wanted to see the clams. So I ordered the linguine.
And clam sauce.
No, it's not that.
No, the linguine and...
Well,
Oh, the voglet.
there
Yes, the linguine voglet.
I ordered that. That was recommended also highly by several people, and also when I read their reviews, that was one of the most thing they mentioned.
I could see why. It was delicious. I got to taste it, obviously.
Delicious. The pasta was al dente. The sauce was the right amount of sauce. I dislike when places give you a soup.
Yeah, it was a perfect compliment.
It's a sauce, and it was served as a sauce. Large amount of clams, excellent clams. Again, melt in your mouth, beautiful. My father had the same. My father had the same.
I went for the turf. I had the veal cutlet parmesan with spaghetti, also al dente. Absolutely delicious. I had to take half of it home.
Yeah. No, but
that's
actually,
how big the portions
I wanted to mention my father's been back twice.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And both times had the linguine and clam sauce again. So yeah, it's a hit. It's a hit.
Thanks, Ruth. Yeah, and then you want to talk about the desserts?
The desserts.
Oh my goodness, they were all made in house.
They're all made in house.
Yes.
We had the tiramisu, and we had the chocolate lava cake.
Yes.
With the scoop of ice cream.
Yes, and the fresh, the creme fraiche.
Strawberry.
There you go.
And we took
home a ricotta cheesecake. I can't find those too often, so when we do, we always manage to bring one home.
Right.
And as of this taping, we have tried it, and it was delicious.
Right.
Did not disappoint, as the chef says.
And we also had, on our last visit, we had the margarita pizza.
Oh, veramente italiano.
Which, again, being a Clamhouse, I wasn't expecting, an out-of-this-world pizza. But after trying that homemade bread, I really wanted to see what he would do with pizza. And wow. Just wow.
Yeah.
It is,
well,
wow.
They make their cheeses.
They make the mozzarella. They make their own mozzarellas in house. That was really good.
The cheese was amazing.
Really good.
And the fresh sauce and everything. I mean, the piece of the greens.
Basil.
Basil. What? Couldn't think of basil. Fresh basil. That made the pizza.
Fresh basil.
The pizza. I'm telling you, it was just amazing. The fresh cheese, the basil, and the sauce, it was just amazing. And it rose, and you could see the little bubbles and everything. It was just, yeah, we like our pizza.
But overall, I loved everything.
Yeah, I did too.
We haven't been there for lunch. From what I understand, the lunch menu is very economical. From what I heard, is almost half the price of dinner.
Yeah.
Smaller portion, but more than enough. From the people that I've spoken to.
Yeah, and they've all said it's delicious. Absolutely delicious.
All in all, it's definitely a go-to. I would definitely recommend the Clams Casino, the Linguine Volo Vente. I think something like Linguine white clam sauce.
That, yeah.
And then for appetizer, for dessert, I definitely go with the tiramisu, which we did for a second time, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tiramisu.
Delicious.
So, as always, enjoy, and I'll see you there.
You want to tell them about this?
Okay. This is our card. If you see us in your establishment or you're waiting on us, and you get 2 of these with the bill, that means we're doing a review on you. It doesn't necessarily mean we're doing a vlog, but we're doing a review. The reason why I mention that is because we have the blog, SoFloDining.com. There's over 100 reviews there of local restaurants in the area. A lot more content, a lot more pictures. So please stop by at SoFloDining.com. We are also on Rumble, MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Instagram, that's it.
I think I got them all.
I hope so. Just look around for us.
So
make sure to like, share, subscribe. And let us know how you're doing out there, what you'd like to see. And we would just love hearing from you. We love serving and letting you know what we like to do, so, you know.
And right now, to give you a time frame, this is early February. I think we're rolling up on our 4th edition of the Pet Peeves series.
Yeah.
We have a total of 6 taped.
So far.
So please go back, check them out, the ones that we've already done. It pertains to restaurants in general, what we like and dislike. So it's good for training. It's good for you as a consumer, what to expect.
And the bloopers.
No, wait. But now we've got such good feedback that we're doing a 7th taping. So if you have any of the pet peeves that we missed, send them to us. Again, we haven't aired them all, but still, send them to us. We might add them into our thing.
Yeah.
And then we also, as Doris just mentioned, we released a bloopers reel, which we'll be having more of those.
Yeah, so you can get to know us better.
So again, look out for the card.
Like, share, and subscribe.
And enjoy, and I'll see you there.
Till then, bye.